right back live in the studio of WLCN 96.3. The number to call 648-5510. Somebody might have a question of Lesa Bergeron, who resides right over in Mason City. Lesa's here representing Goodwill Industries here. I was amazed, as I said earlier in the program, to see how many things that they have on sale out there. Those things that have been taken in as donations and recycled. Let's address ourselves. Did you have a comment before I ask my next question?
No, I'm just listening to you.
Well, let's just address ourselves to... They don't do that very often. Seriously. Jewelry. Mundane items, so to speak, and maybe not so mundane in some cases.
Well, to you, maybe.
You know? Well, I mean, I say some people to some other people. But do you get things of value there, and how does one determine that worth and so forth?
Well, we started sorting jewelry as a internal contract when I was in the contracts department. And I have a little bit of background in jewelry and antiques and vintage, and so I sorted it. And we do have something called Shop Goodwill. It is eBay for the Goodwills. And it is national and international. It's run by Orange County Goodwill, but we put things up on there. We're not doing it right now because we're reorganizing a little bit of a few things, and it will be coming up again here soon where we put things. And we were donated, I believe it was a bracelet back in Champaign, and it was a 14-karat gold men's bicycle chain bracelet between 39 and 40 grams of gold in it. Somebody in Champaign had donated that to us.
Intentionally?
We guess so, because we never got a call saying, please look through your our donations, because we gave something that we didn't intend to. We put it online, and in September of '08, it sold for $1,600.
Wow.
A small percentage of that money goes to Orange County because they do all the software and running of the site and everything, but that came back to our programs again.
So in essence, we have a garage sale, an electronic garage sale for some of the items that you have with Goodwill. That's kind of an interesting thing.
Well, we're working on things. In April, and you'll have to check our website, but in April we are having a computer recycling day up there again with our IT company that we work with, Mavidia. We sponsor that, and along with Dell, and we will be open, and we will take any computer system, anything. And last year we did it. It was our first recycling event, and we took 33,000 pounds of computer equipment in between 9:30 and 2:30.
Oh, gosh.
Lord.
I came with a 27-foot box truck. I had no idea what I was in for.
No.
So the community members were very, very helpful. We had several people running for us back and forth to our store with goods. So, yeah.
Oh, gracious. One of the questions that always come up with organizations such as yours that raise funds solely to help others is what percentage of your money that you realize in this program goes to operation?
Well, let me put it to you this way. 83% of our monies go back into running our programs. So do the math. Is that about 17%?
17%,
yes, it goes into running the administration and every part of it.
That's phenomenal.
And we are always striving. Every year it gets a little better, a little better, so we're always
fine-tuning.
We keep fine-tuning, yes, and we keep striving because we're there to provide services and programs for people, and we need to be on the spot with how we do things.
Now, back in '02 out on the East Coast, when this fellow got this brainstorm, were there things in existence like this? Now, the Salvation Army would have been in existence, I think, but I don't know what their programs were at that time. So this business of him asking his friends for donations of things that they didn't intend to use anymore, but still had a lot of use in them, so that he could help other people. How was that? Was he a forerunner of this idea?
I believe he was. I know lately that there's been several other companies or organizations coming forward and saying that they were kind of doing the same thing in different areas at that time. But it seems like we are the ones that have really, succeeded at this. But I would suggest, if anybody wants to know more information about Goodwill International, the overall, is to go to goodwill.org, and they can see there's all kinds of information on that site. Also on that site is something, and it's on our website also, and our website is www.llgi.org, and you will see a donate button, and you can go to the donate movement, and you can put in on this. It's a calculator. So I donate 3 pairs of jeans and a jacket and 4 or 5 ladies' blouses, and a computer. It will show you how many minutes of service for a community member that you've provided. So it shows what the value your things are to us. It's a wonderful thing.
Let's give that address again, that electronic address.
It's, if you go to our website, and it's llgi.org, or you can go to goodwill.org, and it'll
work your way from that.
How did it come to be named Goodwill? Do you know that answer?
My
I
goodness.
suppose you know everything. I don't know why I said that.
That one, you've got me.
You're the expert.
You got me.
Well,
I don't.
that's a
I
first.
imagine because it's goodwill.
Yes. Yes.
You're doing things for the good and a goodwill in doing it. I'm going to have to go back and look that up.
Study that
Oh,
one.
I don't
My
think I'd
gosh,
spend
you
a lot
got
of
the
time on
marketing
that.
director on that. Oh my.
I wouldn't spend a lot of time on that.
But that's something I should know. So, yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, the square footage. You have quite a bit of square footage out here in the Lincoln store.
Oh, yeah.
How does that compare with other stores in the area, Lesa?
In Lincoln area, of other
under your
under
jurisdiction?
our umbrella?
Yes,
It's one of our smaller stores, and
It
we call
is?
yes.
Surely you jest.
No, I don't jest. If you've never
Don't
been to
call
the
her Shirley.
Champagne, or if you've never been to the Champagne or the Wabash store, I invite you to come, everybody, to come down and see the Wabash store in Springfield or the Champagne store. This one we call in Lincoln our boutique store. The one in Springfield, if you remember the old Kay's Merchandise Mart store, that's where we're at. That is a huge, huge store, and that's where Edgar's Coffee House is, and it is a very elegant, wonderful coffee house.
Edgar's Coffee House?
Edgar's Coffee
Who's
House.
Edgar?
Edgar Helms, Dr. Edgar Helms, that founded
began
Goodwill.
it.
And we are getting ready. As I said, we're going to be opening a store in Effingham around May, and that will be our 9th store. So,
How now, with your coffee shop, those are very popular. I don't happen to have that addiction, which is a blessing, because food is my thing, I guess.
oh, well, then you need to be at Edgar's, because they do soups and sandwiches and pastries.
You've got a regular little restaurant.
Oh, yes. And he does catering, and he does box lunches for, like, if somebody's meeting, has people meeting for a company, we do box lunches. It's wonderful. And if you like butter cake, his butter cake is to die for. Yes.
Well,
yes.
the young people especially, although not exclusively, are crazy about coffee bars and the different kinds of coffees they can get. I bet you have a pretty good business in that.
We do. And we also have free Wi-Fi there. So people could come in with their computer and spend the morning and, have a little something to drink, a little something to eat.
And go buy a blouse and go home.
Yeah, or meet new people and make friends, there. So.
Let's give us the physical location of your operation down there, or your store and Edgar's Coffee Shop.
Okay. Well, our administrative office is at 800 North 10th Street. soon to be moving out onto Outer Park Drive, and we'll have an announcement for that when that happens. The plant store is also the 11th Street store, is right there at 11th Street in Enos. Wabash is 2001 Wabash Avenue at the corner of Chatham and Wabash. Dirksen is our other store, and it is right in front of Menards. Let's see, Lincoln, we know, is here in Lincoln.
Road.
And let's see, Bloomington, it is Veterans and Greenbrier. It's there on that corner. Chatham is right on the main drag Route 4, and it's on the east side in a strip mall there. Jacksonville is right on the main drag through town also, and it's in a little strip mall.
Now, you don't have your programs operating in each of these towns, though, do you?
Some of them we do. The youth mentoring is in Jacksonville and Bloomington. And in Springfield, and we are working very diligently to get it in Champaign also.
Good.
We have some news that'll be coming in a few weeks, and we will have other programs in a couple of other towns also. And we, our folks, our participants, some of them work in all of our stores. So they may not just be in the processing unit at the 10th Street area. They are at our Wabash store and at our Dirksen store also.
I'd like to get back into this mentoring program. I was wondering where you recruit your mentors, because that would be something you'd have to do very carefully, wouldn't it?
Yes. They do go through a process, paperwork, background checks, interviews. Anybody that would like to mentor, and we have what we call peer mentors, which are teenage, early 20-year-olds, and then our other mentors, which are older.
Well, we in fact do have a call.
Oh,
Ms.
wonderful.
Bergeron, pick up those headsets there, that pair of headsets, and go right ahead, caller.
Hi, this is Sally. I'm calling in to just say how great the Goodwill store is in Lincoln, Illinois.
Well, we appreciate that call, young lady. Thank you. Then you know how efficient they seem to be operating out there.
Absolutely. I bet I visit it every week. I was just there last evening before, Bill, I saw you last night at the dinner, and I bought 2 pairs of shoes.
Good, wonderful.
Yeah, but the people there are fantastic, and I just wanted to let you know, as the head of Goodwill there, that the Lincoln store is wonderful, and the people there are great, and they're always friendly, and you have a great boutique there.
Thank you for that compliment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In case you're not sure, that's the best Kirk in 102 counties you just heard there.
Well, I will pass your compliments on to the store. I always love going back and letting them know the wonderful compliments that all of our stores get. So thank you so much.
It's always nice to hear compliments about the place that you work, and I hope you do pass those on. Anyway, everybody have a great day. Just thought I'd call in. Bill, we talked about that last night.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Thanks
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, bye.
Well, isn't that neat? Our county clerk here. She is the best clerk in 102 counties, I
better
think.
believe it.
Really,
Yeah.
we're very, very lucky. I was going to ask if you're categorically, what would be the items in a general category would be the fastest sellers in your respective stores?
Clothing is one of our fastest sellers, but wares also. A lot of times, speaking from a lady's point of view, we need that little something, that platter or something that we don't have, and it may be that one-off, that we need it. I know I can run into Goodwill and find something reasonably priced. I don't feel like I'm spending an arm and a leg for something that I may just need that one time. And then I know once I've used it, if I don't think I need it anymore, I can donate it back.
Yes.
And because we are a non-for-profit, your donations are tax deductible. So when you donate, please make sure to ask for your tax deduction receipt. So you will, at the end of the year, you can take it off on your taxes.
Which is a nice thing. If you were donating 2 blouses, that would be one thing. But if you were donating a couch,
Right.
That's another
Right,
thing.
right. And if you are donating furniture, please come and visit us at our website, because there's the stores where we do accept, furniture donations, because some of our stores are small and they just don't have enough room to physically take, a lot of furniture.
Right.
And the thing of it is that you're providing income, employment for people who refurbish these items.
Yes.
Right, right.
Which is
Well,
a big
and the
thing.
people who pick them up in the truck and take them from the central point to the various stores and so forth. Is that a big part of the overall program, though, is hiring people, giving people employment that were maybe down on their luck, and God knows right now there are plenty of them,
Right.
so that they have a job and you have a sales clerk or a truck driver or whatever.
Right, and we do that. But anybody is welcome to come in and fill out an application for employment at Goodwill. There's all types of jobs there, anywhere from a material handler, a truck driver, a processor. Those are the people that make this machine run. To our store staff, to our administrative staff. We are all in this. We are all going towards our mission, and our mission statement is we empower people with special needs through the power of work. So the idea is to let everybody work that wants to. But, anybody's
Wonderful.
welcome.
Judy and Jim, it occurs to me as I sit here listening to this story unfold about how important Goodwill is in this area. We like to keep our shopping here in Lincoln-Golden County. Having said that, and we know we're always going to drift to Bloomington or Springfield for various errands or maybe some items which we really can't get here or professional medical reasons. I'd vouchsafe to say that there isn't 1 out of 100 that goes to Springfield ever thinks about, well, I think I'll go to the Goodwill shop. I want to go see what that is. I have no cognizance at all as to the scope of your operation down there.
It is, it's a big operation. I didn't realize it when I came on. I knew Goodwill as a place to donate items. And when I was hired and I started to learn what our mission was and what we did, and I really started working with the people that we serve, I'm a believer in it. I have seen people who didn't want to work to be able to get the participants, people with developmental disabilities, and to get them to work and see the pride and the joy in their eyes, and to see that smile that they've succeeded and learned a new job. It's, we all feel that pride and joy, but to see it on their faces, that is one of the things that drives me. Or to see one of, the kids at the annual dinner having a good time, that's a good thing. That's very
Judy,
good.
the closing quote, and the clock has done it to us again. The closing quote for today kind of fits right in with the subject matter this morning. An old Indian proverb, we will be known forever by the tracks we leave. And for Viewpoint, we thank you very much.
Thank you.